To begin your drawing of the butterfly, I'd like you to find where the center of your paper is. And then about 2 fingers up, move your finger, and then 2 fingers over to the left-hand side. That's right there is where you're going to draw a small circle. And it should be about as round as your pencil is big, the diameter of your pencil. And then I'd like you at an angle to draw an oval. And this oval should be about half the size of your eraser. And then the other half is going to be another oval, but it's going to be a skinnier oval. Just like that. And so if I measure from the head, thorax, and abdomen of the insect body, it's going to be as long as your eraser. Now I'm going to be ready to begin the wings. And I'm going to start right where the head meets the thorax, and I'm going to make just a slightly curved line, curving it down toward the bottom of the page. But that's very slight curve. And it should be about as long as your eraser is. And I'm going to do that on the other side as well. And trying to make that look symmetrical if we were to put the line of symmetry just like that. And I'm going to turn my paper so that the line of symmetry is vertical, straight up and down. Now I'm going to draw another line, and it's going to be real similar to this one. And it's going to go right in between those two, about the same distance. And I'm going to do that on the other side, and I'm going to make it symmetrical, or having symmetry. That means if we run a line right down the line of symmetry, then this is going to look just like that. Next thing I'm going to do is I want the wing not to have a point there, so I'm going to curve it a little bit, and then I'm going to go up and in, and then curve it right around to that edge. If you look at a picture of a monarch butterfly, their wings have a slight curve to them right here, right there. I'm going to see if I can find a better picture here. Yeah, you can see better on this picture right there. That's the wing that we just drew, that curve. And I'm going to show you how you can tell the difference between a male and a female butterfly, because the male has these 2 little dots right there. They have, and those are little scent sacs. And when the female and the male need to find each other, the male will take his hind legs and break those little tiny sacs, and then the female can smell where the male is. And so this is the male, and this one is the female here, because she doesn't have those little dots there. But now I'm going to just take and draw that bottom wing, and this is just a curve right here. So I'm just going to bring from the abdomen there, I'm going to just go like this and this. Oh, and of course I need to make that edge. And now I've got the outline done of the butterfly. Now I'm ready to begin to make the markings on the butterfly. And I notice that there's sort of a stripe of black going all along the bottom rim of the wing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw that. I'm going to draw a contour line that follows this edge, the curve of it. I'm going to go down just a little closer. It follows the curve of the edge of the wing. And so I'm just slightly curved there, there, and there. Now there's black veins that go through the wings. And so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to simplify those a little bit. I'm just going to make some lines going down the butterfly, just like this and like that. And that's on that lower wing. And then I'm going to make another one that comes out this way, but it stops right there and it comes out this way. And then I'm just going to change the direction, go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to make some polka dots here. Nice big ones, because when we color those in with markers, they're going to end up being a little bit smaller because the marker will bleed a little bit. So I'm going to make nice big polka dots, and I'm not going to fill those in because they're white. There's white dots on the rim of the Monarch. I'm going to draw the antennas, and they're just 2 straight lines. Then they change direction, and they're just real tiny there. And that is the Monarch butterfly. Now I'm ready to outline in black, and I'm going to start by just going over those lines that I started with. And you can use either a super fine line or just the fine line one. This one's a little better for when you're doing those dots. And in between, I'm going to make a few more dots even with that. And then all of this around the dots has to be colored in black. There's a lot of black on a Monarch. And we're going to use, instead of using our paintbrush and painting that in, which would be really difficult because it's such detailed work, wherever I can, I'm going to make a new polka dot. But we're going to do that with marker. So outline your entire Monarch butterfly and fill in this bottom rim. And you're going to fill in the body also. There are a few little dots on the body, so I'm going to leave a few dots white, and then I'm going to fill in that entire body. There's another little dot there, up there. And I think I'll switch to a thicker marker now. Now I want these to look a little more rounded. If you notice on these shapes, they have more of an oval shape to them. So now what I can do is at the bases of the lines, I could just round that out a little bit and make those more rounded at the bottom. And that's going to look more like a Monarch. Right here too, you can fill that in black. And the very last thing that I do after I've outlined with my Sharpie, I take my eraser, and any lines that are showing, I erase them. There, now the pencil lines are all gone, because those pencil lines will show right through the paint.